hello. How are we all doing today? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Hello, Freck Puppy. Hello, Blizzy. Hello, Kitsune. Hope you're doing well. I'm praising the butts. Always praise the butts. Monster Prom today. I'm going to try and woo the werewolf, Scott. He is best boy. Doing mounting. Yeah, it's warm today. I went out with my family today. I was outside for a long time, and there's now parts of me that are redder than a lobster. I am turning into Zoidberg. So yeah, it is very warm today. In the UK, not as warm as it was yesterday, but still very, very hot. This is the penultimate stream session before I take a break. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, because we have one more on Friday. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, in this one, we're halfway through the road trip. And we're trying to woo the werewolf, as Blizzy has said. I think we're doing good. If we do this quite quick... oh god, that was a hiccup. If we do this quite quickly, I will then continue on, but we're trying to woo the ghost, as in Polly. Is it Polly? Yeah, it's Polly, isn't it? Nick, hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. I've got my cup of tea. I've got my water. I'm ready to go. Okay. Let's jump in. Let's do this. Let me get rid of that. Let's turn that on. Trying to woo Polly. That's my attempt at a ghost noise. Right. Play. Local. Continue. Wellness combo, fastest wellness in the West. Thank you so much. Stretch. Oh god. My coaster came with my drink then. Sippy. Let's go. Thank you for the wellness combo. Okay, so we're in week 6. We just went to the soup place. We've got LARPing. Oh, I forgot to open my thing again. Hold on. Let me do this. Sorry, Kitsune. I knew I keep forgetting something. Up. Come on. Load. There we go. It's not loaded. Don't worry, cat. Nothing happened. That's the point, Kitsune. Nothing happened. But something's gonna happen now. And the pets. Thank you so much for the kisses and the pets, Kitsune. There we go. I apologize there was a delay. Cat, got a weird fact for you. The most extreme scene in the animal kingdom is something that happens when a mantis shrimp punches, heating up the water around the fist to roughly the same temperature as the surface of the sun. Holy Christ. That mantis ray like Goku. That's wild. We got factory, workers assemble, and LARP. I would always like to try LARPing, so I'm gonna go LARP. And that's why I could never go back to that bakery. Whoa, no wonder. Why can't I go back to the bakery? I need to know this. Wow, this LARP is crawling with humans. Real, actual humans. That's weird. Oh, it's a LARPness for monsters to be humans. Anything that punches is almost guaranteed to die instantly. Holy fuck. Wellness snuggling. You mean try LARPing in real life? I mean, I'd like to, but I'm also very antisocial. So it probably wouldn't work for me. There we go. He tapped the dough. He did tap the dough. He ate the dough. Just imagine Scott with like a bowl of cookie dough. Real actual humans. That's weird. This must be one of those areas where the dimensional fabric between the human and monster realms is starting to tear. Strangely, the humans aren't screaming or grabbing pitchforks, which goes against all you know about their thoughts on monsters. They must think you're fellow humans, dressed up for the LARP. Fine by you. Their ignorance is your bliss. Since you're here, what LARP activity are you interested in trying? PvP... Games Master, I'm presuming that is. An NPC all the way. I would be an NPC. You ready to get your medieval costumes and mead on? You just need to buy tickets. They only cost... Oh god. I wanted that community just can suggest to try. Oh, okay. Maybe one day I'll stop being antisocial and I'll give it a try. Maybe. Possibly. I hope you have a good time when you do it. It's Dragon Neko time. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for the pets. Hello, beautiful lady. No, you're beautiful. $75 just to stand in the hot sun with a wooden sword all day? God nerds will pay for anything. If the tickets are too pricey for you, you could get in free if you fill in for some of our NPCs who didn't show up today. The ticket seller offers. I'm doing good, it's just hot out. Yeah, very hot out today. Polly, what's an NPC? A non-player character. They have no real autonomy and only exist to interact with the player characters and make the game interesting. Almost said something political. Yeah, it's great fun, especially if people act like they know you for centuries after you fought against them. Too hot for snuggles, sadly. Never too hot for snuggles. I mean, it might be, but I would never discourage snuggles. Oh, Polly, are we NPCs? I try not to think about it. Anyway, let's do this. Do you have any openings for a sexy barmaid NPC who occasionally drips liquor on her lavish bosoms? No, we don't have anything like that. Can I be an Abraham Lincoln NPC? I heard he had a cool hat. What? No, sorry, you just gotta choose something off the available NPC list. It's 93 degrees Fahrenheit and feels like 104 degrees Fahrenheit. What would that be in Celsius? Game Masters, by the way, the one or group who leads players along the storyline if there is one. Okay. Ugh, fine. Cat, what NPC should we be? I don't know. The random NPCs who sit in the same spot all day and repeat the same sentence again and again when interacted with. Sounds chill. Merchants who imprint arcane glyphs to imbue weapons with strange powers. It can give your sword an edge in battle. Wink. Or mostly the organization team. Oh, okay. Today it was 35 Celsius. Oh, Christ. That is too hot. Just know it's hot. Yeah. I think it would be. The chill one sounds appealing to me. But I'm low on hype, so I'm going to go with this one. It's hot like you. No, you! You, Polly, and Scott set up your shop. It doesn't take long for players to arrive. Well met, merchants! I like that he's doing the El Dorado thing. What wares do you have for a gang of fearless adventurers? We've got that good shit. Magic. Scott, give him a glyph. Ooh, I'll take a glyph that gives me a bonus to my performance skill. Or do you have one that lets me cast fire spells? Nope, I'll give you the best glyph I know. It's also the only one I know. Scott draws an arcane glyph on the vampire's dagger in magic marker. With this glyph, your dagger has gained the powerful skill of Portuguese. Wait, what? Why would we want a dagger that speaks Portuguese? It doesn't speak Portuguese, silly. Weapons can't talk. It just understands Portuguese now. Would be amazing to meet you at a convention. Well, I'd be in disguise as an NPC, so you'd never know. Okay then. Do you have any upgrades for my sword? I'd sit on the floor with a hood over my head and go, Khajiit has wares if you have coin. I've got just the weapon enhancing potion for you, boo. Watch my alchemy at work. Polly pulls out a jar of mayonnaise and slathers the sword in thick white goo. Oh god. Hyla, which place at home would you say is the best place for masturbation? Odd question, but then again, this is 18 plus anyways long. Well, I would also say that's an Ask Me Anything redeem, which I think are more than the Highlight My Message redeems. So I'm going to let Mooney decide if I'm allowed to answer that one. Everyone is in disguise. That's maybe true, because I didn't realize good friends for the hobby without their armor and outfit. Because I didn't realize good friends. Do you know what? I went to a convention that was local to me once, and someone walked past me dressed as Kylo Ren, and they said my name, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And it was someone I knew, and I was like, I would have had no idea until you took the mask off. So yes, you can literally walk past people that you know all the time. Ask Me Anything is 1k. All right, I don't want to be banned. You wouldn't get banned. But I must follow the rules. Voila, your sword is now imbued with a potion of mayo. It gives your sword the power to taste like mayo. Who wouldn't want to taste like mayo? What's the point of that? Think of the joke potential next time you're in a duel. You'll be all, taste my sword, villain. And they'll be all, what the fuck does it taste like mayo? Classic. What? That'll be +4 money. No need to thank us. They do not thank you, which sucks because you spent -4 magic. Manifesting that glyph and producing that potion. Fucking ungrateful humans. You're going away soon. Ask Me Anything is limited. I'll let Smash or Pass count for Ask Me Anything for now. Okay, so, question. Which place at home would you say is the best place? For me, shower. Shower is the best place. Because you get clean at the same time. Two jobs in one. Agreed. Yeah, shower. Thank you, Dragon Nickel. That was a special password deep. No, Mooney. They did a Highlight My Message with an Ask Me Anything. That's what happened. You don't gotta clean up the mess afterwards. Exactly. Wait. I didn't know that was a redeem, my bad. They did a Highlight My Message which 75 points. Oh, right, okay. I got confused. Well, it's answered now, but going forward. Abandoned village. Well, at least it won't be hard to find a parking spot. Or regular motel. The backbone of any road trip experience. Hi, Mooney. For once, should say hi to Mooney. Right, my magic's low. And my hope is not great. So let's do... I'm going to do this one. I don't know what's actually going to come from this. Hey, Mooney. What? Where's the car stopped? A cop car pulls up behind you, signals for you to pull over. Shit. Good morning, fellas. Can we see everyone's licenses, please? Wait a second, partner. Look at this ghost girl's ID. I know it's expired, but I never drive it anyway. And do you know how hard it is to get the DMV to issue a new ID when you're legally dead? No, it's not that. You and your hairy friend here look suspiciously similar to these fugitives. Look. The cops show you some wanted posters. The fugitives admittedly do look similar to your friends. I could tell the invisible Tetris barrier is still up. Oh shit, it is. I'll have to fix that. Ignore it. Ignore it for now. Great job identifying the perps, partner. You two, keep your hands and wag and tail while you see them and step out of the car. But we're not the criminals on the poster. One, I would never wear those shades with that top. Two, Scott and I haven't committed dozens of crimes. We've committed like 4 or 5 tops. What do you expect us to do, Missy? Investigative work? Fuck no! This isn't a detective movie. We're just gonna arrest you two. It's almost time for lunch anyway. Get out of the car now. Don't cause any trouble. Oh, you'll get the really pinchy handcuffs. Not the pinchy handcuffs. Nuh-uh. Federal prison is not an acceptable final destination for this road trip. Stop the cops from arresting Polly and Scott. Organise the long-awaited 3rd annual Polly and Scott lookalike contest in order to lure in the real criminals with a cash prize. Practice the art of deception by writing "not" on the wanted poster. Let's do this one. Bro, is it finally time for the 3rd Polly and Scott lookalike contest? I was a huge fan of the first 2. Just like it. We just need the proper funds to get started. Oh, my money. The precinct was going to use this year's budget to upgrade our gear, but this is definitely more important. We'll give you some money. You match the cops' contribution worth -4 money of your own to fund the event. Soon you're judging the costumes of hundreds of knockoff Pollys and Scotts. Howdy, my brothers in sports team. I'm Scott. I've got a head full of stuffing and a heart full of joy. Haha, that's so me. 10 out of 10 costume, bro. Yahoo! It's Polly o'clock. Time for some shenanigans with the practical jokers. Hey, your costume's a little low effort, but damn if your performance didn't perfectly capture my essence. 6.9 out of 10. Sup, dudes? I'm Chaz. Hi, Chaz. Boy, you're handsome. Can we hear your Scott impression? My what impression? Who's Scott? Are you not here for the Polly and Scott lookalike contest? Nah, I was looking for the breakfast buffet. I guess it's in the other atrium. Sorry to intrude. Well, we've interviewed every contestant and none of them were our fugitives. This was a waste of time. Did you check those Polly and Scott lookalikes stealing the cash prize over there? What? Hey, you two! Put your hands in the air! Shit, they ran off. Which way did they go? Everyone here looks like our pups. Yeah, maybe a venue where everyone looks the same was a bad place to lure a fugitive. But it's not your problem. Take my +4 hype and get on with the road trip. Nice. Nice. Okay, I really need to watch my money and my magic. After a long, exhausting day of sitting in a car, you're ready to turn in for the night. Time to choose which mundane activity to do before going to sleep. Surely Polly and Scott will find a way to make it weird. Watch some TV, order some pizza, or get ready for bed. Let's get ready for bed. How many monies? I am on 6 monies. You claim your mattress and start preparing to go to bed. As you're deciding which of the onesies make you look the most fuckable, you hear Scott and Polly giggling in the bathroom. You go investigate. Hey there, Kat. Scott and I are doing our nightly skincare routine. Care to join us? Absolutely. Oh, I've just dropped tea on me. God damn it. Oh, surely. But before you can rejoice about these two doing a normal activity for once, You see them step aside to reveal a fleshy, undulated pile of skin sitting on the sink. What the fuck is that? It's our skin, silly. I heard that skincare is really important, but Polly doesn't have skin of her own anymore, so I got her this little guy to care for. I named it Rodriguez. Okay, but where did Scott even get this eldritch skin abomination? Boo, you ask too many questions. And questions are not part of a good skincare routine. Wink. So you're gonna help us rub lotion on Rodriguez or not? Despite not having eyes, the skin is somehow staring at you. Maybe even through you. Nope, I did not sign up for this. Well, actually, you did sign up for this. Moisturizing Rodriguez is in your road trip contract. Ugh, damn be the day I signed that contract on a dare. It looks like you're stuck rubbing lotion on this creature. How long can you stand to do it? I'm gonna go all night. Fuck it. If you're doing this, you're doing this. You start vigorously rubbing lotion into the warm, wiggly skin. Ugh, that sounds awful. Warm, wiggly skin. Minutes become hours. You're up to your elbows in detached skin. You run out of lotion and begin moisturizing Rodriguez with your own blood. The skin appreciates the blood sacrifice. You begin seeing things like choruses of angels singing in forbidden tongues, surrounded by a cascade of unrecognizable colors. Oh god, this might not be good for my mind. Your mind expands. Skin is the biggest organ in the body. Skin is everywhere. The entire world is covered in a fine layer of skin. At one point, God appears to you and says, "Thank you, cat, for caring so much for my creatures, even the ugly, disturbing ones I made when I was drunk." The skin is love. The skin is life. You care for the skin, and the skin will care for you forever. Good morning, cat. Still taking care of Rodriguez? That's cool. You mind if I take my morning poop while you're at it? Go ahead. It matters not. There is no privacy. We're all connected by the skin. Crispy Wolf. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. You lost. Why does it's mine doing this all night? But you gain +2 hype from your friend's approval and +2 soul because you've done a good deed today, or so you think. I'm glad I had enough mind for that, because that could have been bad. You also gain +2 magic from meeting God during a skincare session, or at least from tripping so potently you believe you did. Well, at least I got my magic up as well. The skin always provides. The skin does always provide. Okay. The hole, it's got a whole lot of heart. The charming village, an idyllic little village where absolutely no atrocities ever take place. Let's do the hole. I love digging holes, but this one seems next level. Respect. A hole in the desert. Man that turned anything into a tourist trap, huh? Some say the hole is bottomless, but that can't really be true, can it? Well, since you're here, what do you want to do? Admire the hole, which will give me money. Forfeit material goods, which will give me magic. Or pull a prank. I'm going to go with admire the hole, because I could do get my money up. You'll pick up guided audio tours from the gift shop and enjoy a tour of the hole together. Polly, the nice British man on this tape, says the first hole was dug over 1 million years ago. I didn't know we even had that many years ago. Man, check out this hole. This is a nice hole. Huh. I thought staring into a bottomless pit of darkness would be existential and weird, but it's actually pretty chill. After the tour, you drop off your audio tours at the gate with a nice elderly couple who run the place. Thanks for the cool hole, guys. It's been real. They start to wave goodbye, then the old man bursts into tears. Oh, sorry. Was it something we said? It's been unreal? Is that better? No, don't worry. You kids were great, the other old man sighs. We wish we could find more visitors like you to keep us from going bankrupt. We bought this hole 40 years ago from a handsome entrepreneur who promised to make us rich and famous overnight. You bought a hole in a desert from a guy? Did he even dig it? I'm pretty sure some guy has scammed you into giving him money for a hole. Sure, but at first our investment paid off. The bottomless hole was once what you kids might call the new Coachella. But now Coachella is the new Coachella and none of the young folk come to see the hole anymore. Look, we can help you get more customers, I guess, but you gotta promise to invest your money better from now on. Sounds like a plan. Time to put on your business consultancy pants and help the old couple rebrand the hole to make it popular again. Market the hole to basic, crass, bros who brag about having been in every hole. Market the hole as the perfect starting point for very bad golfers. The hole, come take your claim. Sucking at golf getting you down, come on down to the hole. You'll never miss your shot again. I'm gonna go with bros. That's a cheap shot, Cat, but sadly I think it'll probably work, even if it costs us -4 soul. God damn it. Well, they say set sells, looks like sexism sells too. I mean, yeah. Soon, dudes and bros and whole fraternities flock in from all over to claim their right to be in every hole. Wow, that worked quick. I guess bros really like digging holes. It's not that. These guys just can't stand having their fragile masculinity shaken by being the butt of the joke. They have to be able to say they've been in every hole. It's dumb. Polly's very feminist for someone I didn't think was quite feminist. For someone who like sort of goes with the flow. Also, I'm just opening my blinds a little. It's a little less dark in here. Whee! Hey Scott, good to see our little cousin here. Now we've all been in every hole. Bro, you here to admire the big hole too? Wanna bury some bones in it? Damn, little Scotty wants to bone the hole. You're wild, bro. Let's do it. Hooray! I'm being included. I rest my case. Well, you're not proud, but at least your plan worked. The hole owners pay you +4 money for your consultancy. So wait, they gave me money even though they were losing money. I mean, I'm okay with that. Nice. Okay, we've got border of a one-person country or the carnival. Let's do the carnival. I'm gonna win all the games. Now I'm gonna drink all the beers. What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and all the junk food you could ever want. Don't put your candy floss next to the seagulls. They'll eat it. That's rookie mistake number 1. The first order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Then while you ride the resultant sugar rush, what do you do next? House of Mirrors. Who knows what you'll find here? Carnival games or a freak show. I'm going to do House of Mirrors. And Cat gonna beat people the meat. That was my best, not Wile E. Coyote. What's the thing he chases? You wander through the hall of mirrors until you stumble upon an unexpected visage. That's me! Whoa! Oh god, I'm knocking everything over now. Oh, fudge, look at me. It's not often I get to be alone with myself, is it? Oh god, where's this going? The thing's running on the road. Yes. This feels like the moment where I get to see myself, like really myself, in which my reflection is a metaphor for my inner self. I guess I'm expected to have a very deep conversation with myself. Oh god, what's happened? A grand moment for Cat. Shoot, what could it be? It could be some sort of big backstory reveal. She cute. No, wait, I could do better. It could be a hint at a deep dark fissure in my psyche. People love that kind of stuff. What could it be? What could it be? Dang, I need to do this flawlessly. This is an important moment. Wow, you really forgot what it's called? I know of Wile E. Coyote, but I don't know what the bird is called. Been a long time since I watched Looney Tunes. And I'm also very tired. This will be the introspection that reveals the deepest depths of Kat. A character more complex than her sunny demeanor lets on. My message was already a major hint. Runner? I don't know. Gosh, I think I'm out of ideas. Oh, I know. I'll list all my favorite birds. Roadrunner! Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got that until you said. I list all my favorite birds. Yes, that's very cool too. And anyway, no one ever wants to hear me list all my favorite birds, so this is my time to shine. Lilac-breasted roller, Bengal florican, Nicobar pigeon, Gala, Lady Amethyst pheasant, sorry. And so you keep at that for the rest of the day, revealing the deepest of your depths, your vast, probably useless knowledge of birds. Time to stop and get some rest. Nice. Okay, so we want to have conversation with Scott. Scott! Hey, Kat, good to see you. I mean, I just saw you in the car, but it's good to see you now, too. I'm down to hang with you if you want, but would it be okay if we just relax for a while? The talk we had the other night gave me a lot to think about. I'm not really the strongest thinker, so I need a bit to process it all. That's fine with you. You sit with Scott and join his company on this quiet night. Yeah! We did it, I think. Maybe. I hope that's a good sign. Okay. Caves. Someone said spelunking. Be sure to bring your spelunk crown. Cryptic tech company. Testing the limits of tech and effort. So that gives money. That's money and soul and something else. Let's do the caves. Holly, can I stick my head out of the car? Scott, this is a convertible. Your head is always out of the car. Whoa! What could be inside this dank, dark cave? Golden jewels, an abandoned mineshaft, dinosaur bones, an ancient civilization that's yet to be uncovered. I mean, all those things are hella unlikely. It's almost definitely just a bunch of bats and rocks in there. But you won't know that for sure until you explore the cave. What are you gonna do here? Look for ore, rescue trapped people, go spelunking. Let's do that one. Woohoo! Time to explore a dark cave with your best friends. What could be better? So we're just visiting a random cave. Why? You guys know we don't have to stop at everything we see on the road, right? The game forces me to. Mining time, Neo. Hello, big sis. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Moni, please give Neo a shout out. Say hello. Hope you're doing well, Neo. Did you stream today? I hope you had a good one. Relaxing, you pulled your back. Oh no! That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I pull my back all the time, so I sympathize deeply. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream. And yes, be relaxing, be lying in bed, but also move a little, because the worst thing you could do for your back is just stay still. Someone once told me. Kat, you and Neo, Minnie and Matsy. Big and little. Me and Neo go together like fish and chips. Thank you, Mooney. Yes. Look after yourself, Neo. Do a good relax. We're just visiting a random cave. Why? You guys know we don't have to stop at everything we see on the road, right? Cheer up, Polly. Explore the cave will be fun. It'll be full of new spells and tight spaces to get stuck in. You meet a strange old man at the cave's entrance. Beware venturing too deep into the cave, he says hoarsely. If you value your lives. Oh, this just got interesting. What's in the cave? Curses? Serial killers? Cursed serial killers? No, says the old man. It's just a really deep cave and you kids clearly don't have enough provisions or hiking gear for this. Always spelunk responsibly. That is good advice. Always spelunk responsibly. So all that waits us in there is a lot of walking. Pass! Since you're here, old man, do you know a good place to get a drink after we ditch this boring cave? We can't ditch the cave yet. Don't you want to explore and see where it leads? It's such a cool mystery. How is that a mystery? It's a cave. It'll just lead to another exit. Or a dead end, maybe. You know where it probably won't lead? A bar, which is all I care about finding right now. You said probably. That means there's still a chance of finding a bar in the cave, and that's a chance we should take. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's like Coach always says. Remember, kids, every 3-pointer not taken is another night you spend crying into a bowl of cereal, wondering where it all went wrong. Coach said that? Is he okay? Who cares? We can worry about Coach after we've explored this cave. Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me how long this will take so I can plan my boredom accordingly. Do the sensible thing. Just explore until you lose phone signal. You can risk your life, but you can't risk your access to funny memes. Keep walking until Polly admits this was a fun idea. Start walking and refuse to stop until someone serves you drinks in this fucking cave. You aren't leaving without a proper drink. Let's do that one. Fuck it! Visiting the cave was your idea, and finding a drink inside it will be your pilgrimage. You walk through the cave. Minutes turn to hours. You lose -3 hype in the boredom, lose track of your steps, lose track of time. The sun, the earth, your happiness, they've all become distant memories. Is this dark, endless cave just a prison of your own mind? Is the drink you're looking for just your subconscious metaphor for the intangible happiness you chase but never find? Is that mysterious door in the cave wall just a hallucination representing your desperation to escape yourself? Kat, I know you're losing your mind in here, but you really don't have to narrate your spiral into madness out loud. I need to watch that. Was I? Whoops. That door is real though. Are there normally cozy cottage doors and cave walls? Not as far as I know. Now you're curious, so you open the door to find a perfectly normal kitchen. A perfectly normal man enters the kitchen. Oh, hello strangers, he says. Did you enter through the mysterious door? I guess we did. Are we still in the cave? Cave? No, you're in my house on 336 Tulip Lane. That is wild. Why does your house have a door that leads into a random cave? No idea. My wife and I never knew there was a cave back there. We just knew the door led to a dark, creepy corridor. We never explored the corridor because that seemed like something the first dumbass to die in a horror movie would do. Yeah, fair enough. Honey, I'm home from work, a woman says as she walks to the kitchen. Oh, who are these people? They came from the dark corridor behind the mysterious door, the man explains cheerfully. Oh, how nice. Did it lead to hell? Nope, it's just a cave back there. Good to know. Would you cave strangers want to join my husband and I for dinner? He's making baked ziti. Will there be drinks? Sure, honey, uncork us a bottle of wine. Hell yeah. You can't believe that worked, but it did, and you gain +6 stamina from your delicious meal on 336 Tulip Lane. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a quick pee-pee break since I forgot to go before we started. I will be back momentarily. Do not go anywhere. Bye, bye, bye. I'm back. Hello, hello. Right, let's continue onwards. Roadside Wig Museum, a museum full of pillar wonders. Or wealthy mansion, who wants to be a millionaire? Let's do that one. How much money do these people have? Like $100 at least. I think it's probably more than that, Scott. Wow, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place, but that's probably just what being rich feels like. And now's your chance to barge in and see what billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you most? We got family games, grandpa's fun experiments, babysitting the children. Let's do. I like a good game. Let's do family games. You and your friends knock on the front door of the manor and are received by a butler. Greetings, guests, he says. Are you here for game night? Sure, I love games. What are we playing? Let's find out, says the butler with an evil laugh. This is legit. You're led into a sitting room filled with rich people eating. Oh, Jeeves, says the lady of the house. You found fresh meat for the grinder. Sit, you perfectly oblivious proletariats. We were just finishing supper, says the creepy twin children in unison. Do you like second-class citizen tartar? Oh, God, what have I walked into? This tastes pretty familiar, like something Wolf Scott's eaten before. Except if I remember right, this flavour screamed when you bit into it. Let's get to the game, says the lady. We've got a very special game planned tonight. Jeeves, fetch the bot. Jeeves returns with a tabletop game called The Game of Life and Death. Have you ever played? Asked the twins. You move your piece across the path, and whatever direction's on the square you land on, you must complete. If you win, we could give you a monetary prize, says the lord of the house. Money's the only thing we understand as a token of appreciation. These are some weird-ass squares, like the player to your left can cut off up to 3 of your fingers. You must spend 10 minutes in the murder room. It's okay, there's some good squares too. This one says if you land on it, you get to eat a banana. Look closer, it says you must eat a poisoned banana. Uh-oh. That's bad, Scott. Oh. Well, if you don't like this game, we could play sports, the Lord says. But be advised, sports for rich families is just hunting poor people with crossbows. Fine, board game it is. Looks like you're up first. You roll a 5 and come to a fork in the road. Which square do you decide to land on? All your original business ideas are now the intellectual property of the player to your right. Lose one more principle of your choice. I'm going to do this one. No, none of your business ideas, Cat. Those were your only chance of succeeding in life after high school. Too bad. Now your ideas are mine, cackles Uncle Wilbur. Stealing others' ideas during the game of life and death is how I made my fortune. Go on, spill. You pitch your $1 million idea, a social media network for dogs. On second thought, maybe this isn't much of a loss for Cat. No, hear me out. Dogs, guess I took more time than Cat. Dogs are social creatures, right? But what if their owners are too busy or lazy to take them to the dog park and meet other dogs? A social network for dogs will let dogs mingle with their kind without ever leaving home. It's the perfect solution to the problem dog owners don't even know they have. I love it, cries Wilbur. Convincing people our products solve problems they don't know they have is an excellent business model. There's a lot of potential here. Dogs are certainly popular. Why, they're even the face of some cryptocurrencies. Come to think of it, let's add a feature to the social network allowing dogs can buy stocks. If dogs start making money, there's a whole new demographic to market to. Maybe we can even make this network worse for the environment. That's how you make the big bucks. Killing the planet better and faster. Add NFTs, the twins suggest. The uglier the better, that's how they sell. We can make a whole web or pet-centric social media, as the lady says. Like cats, gerbils, birds, and we could call it the Petaverse. You and your friends slip out as the evil millionaires break into a musical number about the joys of controlling the internet and monetizing counterculture. You lose -4 mind because your innocent dog's social media idea has been forever tainted and lost. But you do get +4 money for selling the lights. I am losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Dogs over everything else? Hell yeah. I desperately need some mind. Movie set. Now with 30% more CGI. Art exhibition. Is it plants? Can you tell I'm tired? I can barely read. Is it a paint splatter or a clever critique of consumerism? You decide. Someone should open a website called Only Paws, where people upload pictures of their pets and people help them pay for vet bills or shelter animals. Aww, that's cute. So art exhibition or movie set? Let's do movie set. Scott, are you okay? Need mind to think. Good. Yes, I definitely need to get my mind up. Everyone at some point wonders what it's like to be a movie star. You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. And this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood, so make the most of it now. What do you do? Get an autograph, pillage the set buffet, become extras. Let's do that one. You all go to audition to be extras. Scott is super hyped to audition in his tree costume. Whatever makes him happy, you suppose. You already did this one? I thought I recognized it. You're called into a room with a casting agent and a lizard man in a cardboard mask. Oh, yes, I remember now. How do you do, fellow kids? I'm the junior director of Hiding in Plain Sight. It's important that all extras be able to camouflage with the crowd. Hey, Councillor Flodge, you brought your costume from home too? Awesome. How'd you know it was me? I mean, good job, kids. You passed the test. The most important role of the extra is to blend in. And if you can do that, you're already an expert. Ignore him, says the casting agent. Security's tried to throw him out 6 times, but he's got too many disguises and keeps pretending to be set pieces. Anyway, why are you auditioning as a tree? You know this movie is set on Saturn, right? There are no trees, and even if there were, we could just CGI them in. Yeah, but I play a really good tree. Watch me act like I'm turning sunlight into food. Guys, I think I'm killing it. Not happening. I'll even quote the script. Man, I miss Earth and trees. Or I would if trees hadn't gone extinct 100 years ago. Ushering in an era of no trees. 0 trees, okay? Just then, the director walks in and gasps. Who is this beautiful tree man? You're my new muse. We'll rewrite the entire script around this new pro-tree agonist. Pro-tree-ginist. I struggled with that last time as well. The casting director's forehead hits the table. This is going well. Now it's time for you to audition. What part are you going for? You're not auditioning to be an extra, you're auditioning to be extra all day. This is Scott's time and you're okay being in his shadow. Be the shrub to his tree. That's what we went through for last time. Everyone's the protagonist of their own story. Therefore, isn't everyone also the extra in someone else's story? Audition to be the juiciest extra of all. The lead role. Yeah, I'll do that one. No, we have a lead actor already, says the casting agent. A weird proverb, but isn't going to make me want to recast that. You can still be an extra, though. You ought to see about that. You get to set and start filming the Saturn saloon shootout scene. This planet ain't big enough for the 2 of us, says the antagonist. Well, technically it is. Saturn is huge, but I'm going to shoot your ass anyway. Oh no, they're going to kill each other, just like my father was mysteriously killed 18 years ago. I don't like weird lizard. Next, you film the lovemaking scene where the protagonist bangs the femme fatale in an alien egg sac. You're there too because of reasons. Love is beautiful, isn't it? It reminds me of the love my father had for me before his untimely disappearance. I'm in the sets part 2. Fun fact, trees can have sex with themselves via pollination. I'll show you. Cut! The director screams. Do not pollinate yourself. We aren't filming a porno, are we? No, definitely not. Don't cut, it was just getting good. Here's a thought. What if the protagonist is Kat's father and Kat went back in time and watched her own inception? Say, that's the kind of twist that will put me above that asshole M. Night Salamander. That is pretty much how I say his surname. Okay, Kat, you win. You can play the lead. Woohoo! With her trusty sidekick and best bro Tree Scott by her side, right? Nope, the producer said I'm only allowed to rewrite the script one more time before he slashes my tires. We're just adding Kat. Oh, okay. I'll just wait in the car then. I'm definitely not gonna cry or something. Oh, Scott, I'm sorry! Oof, poor Scott. You lose -6 soul for shattering his dreams, but being the lead pays better than being an extra, so you gain +6 money. God damn. Well, I'm doing good for money. Mind I need. Magic. Hype. And soul. Okay. I know we've done this one. I'm gonna do the world's biggest potato because I need the mind. What was that movie even about, Polly? Who knows? Behold, the world's biggest potato. So large, so starchy, so rustic. So right for the creation of the world's largest plate of French fries. There's plenty to do besides stare at this agricultural marvel. What do you do? Research the potato, feed from the potato, benefit from the potato. We're going to research the potato. You decide to know more about the potato, but as you're reaching for some informational brochures, a trench coat wearing rando grabs your wrist. You looking for info about the potato? He whispers. Don't waste your time with their brochures. If you want the truth, follow the white rabbit. I love chasing rabbits, but there's like a ton of white rabbits in the world, bro. Which one are we supposed to follow? Potato again. I needed the hype, which I don't think the other one gave. What? No, don't literally follow a rabbit. You gotta follow the metaphorical rabbit. Okay, are you referring to the white rabbit tattoo on your neck? Is it you were supposed to follow? Because that isn't what a metaphor is. Ugh. Hold on. Ugh. So I'm just stripping because it's very warm in here. Yes, that was a test and you passed it. That means I can trust you with this knowledge. The big potato is a conspiracy. No way. Yes way. Check out my forum where I post all of my check out my forum where I post all my fears about the potato. You're just one click away from unveiling the truth. Well, hello there, young folk. A nearby kind old man says, it's the farmer who grew the potato. What brings you to my humble little farm? Drop the act, old man, shouts the conspiracy nut. I'm onto your game. Like potatoes, this conspiracy has many layers. I'm gonna bust it wide open. Onions have layers, not potatoes. You suck at literary comparisons, dude. Suddenly, the farmer pulls out a gun and shoots the conspiracy theorists 4 times in the chest. Then he points the gun at you all. Sorry, kids, but I can't let the potato conspiracy get out, he says. It's a shame, but I gotta kill you. But we didn't even get to check the weirdo's blog. We know nothing about the potato other than that it's big. So are we good? Oh, oops, but you also murdered that guy, and that's a loose thread. I can't leave you all alive. No, you promised your mum you wouldn't die today. Taught the farmer out of killing you. Convinced him you won't tell anyone what happened. Tell the farmer your most embarrassing secret. You don't know exactly where your anus is. Let the farmer record a video of you saying that you will murder the president to give him immense leverage against you. Let's do that one. Wow, gotta say you jumped from don't kill me to I'll murder the president in cold blood very quickly. That'll work, the farmer says. Such a bold threat will give me plenty of reassurance that you won't go squeal on me. Okay, we're doing this, I guess. The farmer sets up his camera. He hits record and you say, I, Cat, am going to murder the president. I'm not convinced. Cat looks too harmless. Maybe she look more evil if she wore an eye patch? Why would wearing an eye patch make Cat evil? Tired movie stereotypes, Scott. On any other day we should ditch them, but today we're making a terrorism adjacent video, so fuck it, eye patch it is.
You try it with the eye patch on. It doesn't entirely work, perhaps because an eye patch isn't directly related to someone's morality. Maybe the problem is the cinematography. Try filming it at a Dutch tilt angle to accentuate the surrealism. And I want more pathos, Cat. I want to taste the blood in your words. Picture the president stealing your favourite hat. He campaigned and got to offer Sony to have enough influence to get your hat. Work with that. Let's do 2 wide patches. Double the evil. Great. Now a homicidal stranger has a video of you threatening the president while totally blind. This can't go wrong. Well, it ain't Casablanca, but it worked fine for blackmail material, says the farmer. Nice meeting you folks. You've lost your dignity and plus -4 soul from threatening the president, but you gain 4 mind. Nice. You don't get much from it since you're still wearing the 2 eye patches, but Polly and Scott assure you that is mind-blowing. I didn't mean to click the last little bit. Okay. Let's have a conversation with Scott. Hey bro, good to see you. Do you want to get a snack with me? I want to hang out, but I'm super hungry. I'm craving some raw carry-on and maybe an energy drink or a soda. What about you? All you're craving is some quality time with Scott, so you'll do whatever. You help him hunt down a deer and wash it down with a big gulp from the convenience store. Delicious. Nice. I feel like I might have exhausted all those now. Okay. I want to believe Nerds Unite. Let's do the con. Ugh, why is this road so uneventful? Don't say that. Then an event happens. Your car is stopped at a red light when a slick red sports car pulls up next to you. The driver revs its engine in a deadly invitation to race. Fuck yeah, a street race. Drive, Scott. But the light is still red. We can't move yet. Who cares? Street races don't play by the rules. Drive. Scott peels out and so does the other car. What speed, Scotty? Drive like there's no tomorrow. Okay, if she insists, but I'll go 5 miles above the speed limit because I'm a good boy. Fine. Cat, looks like it's up to you. Shoot out the other guy's tires. What? How? I don't have a gun. You don't? But you call shotgun. That means you sit in the passenger seat with a loaded shotgun and fuck up anybody who tries to mess with us. Your badge tell pilots know what shotgun means anymore when you're racing opponents and he slams his car into the side of your car. Whoa, we almost went off the road. That wasn't very nice. It sure wasn't. Looks like these motherfuckers want to play dirty. Cat, since you already let me down on the shotgun, you better have a good idea on how to retaliate and win this race. Sure, why not? Given all the... Oh... That got too low. Given all the magic your car already burnt out during this race, things can only go up from here. Time to play a little dirty and win the street race. The car pen is mightier than the car sword. Write a strongly worded letter and throw it to the other car as a paper plane. It's time to push the big red button. No idea what it does, but desperate times for desperate measures. Big red button! Really? Is it time to push the big red button? The suspense has been killing me. Just like today is the fateful day. You and your friends gather your courage. Hold your breaths and you push it. Nothing happens. Damn. This can't be right. Push it again, Cat, but do it right this time. You didn't know there was a way to push a button wrong, but fine. This time when you hit the button. La Cucaracha begins to play. What the? Why? Is that all this button does? I don't mind. I like the song. Play it again, Cat. You hit the big red button again. A cannon pops out of your trunk and fires a cannonball at your opponent's car. Why my trunk? I've only just arrived. Cucaracha. Oh. This made you an issue. I might lose magic. Oh, that was awesome. Shame I missed, but damn, still wild. Push it again, cat. More cannon power. You push it again and... La... Cucaracha. Whatever he says. Meadow, hello, hello, how you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. Means cockroach. Oh, okay. Not this shit again. Bring back the cannon. You push the button again. Your opponent's cast and he spins out, catches fire, and explodes in a spontaneous inferno. Did we win? Push the button again, cat. You do, and your card's filled once more with La Cucaracha, a dulcet draw harp as you drive off. Aside from all the manslaughter, the big red button turned out to be a big fun time. You gain +5 hype. Nice, nice. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Okay, come on. Water, wake me up. I hope you're having a lovely day, Meadow. Oh. Yes. I'm doing the con because it gave me something I don't have. I can't remember what now. It was okay, well, it was stressful, but I gotta play some Heretic. Is that good that you gotta play it? I'm gonna presume it's good. Silver, hello, hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Alright, I'm just trying to wake myself up a bit. Oh, it's been a long day. Hi, getting EP. I am very EP. Didn't realize how EP I was until I started streaming. I love Heretic and it just got remastered. Oh, nice, nice. It's not one I've played before. Trivia time. Right. When I do return from my streaming break, I'm going to use a different trivia book. Okay, I've got about 5 of them. And the problem is they're all a bit outdated anyway, but I think you get the gist. Cocktail party syndrome is a rare genetic disorder. Oh, I forgot to do my thing. Right, start again. Cocktail party syndrome is a rare genetic disorder that makes people extremely friendly. I would hate that. With the remaster, it's got a second official extension. The first one came out in 1995. Christ. I was I was a 3-year-old slime back then. The more you know indeed. Okay. Right, I think I'm okay. I think it's the heat as well. This room can get quite warm. Yay, a con. It's the perfect place to be your authentic, dirty self without fear of judgment. Thank you for the kisses, Silver. The year I turned 2 years old. Barbie Blizzy. Hey, Garfield. There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you want to try out? Right, we did gaming tournament last time. Let's attend a fandom meeting. You see there's a fandom meetup happening in one of the atriums. Maybe there will be free refreshments. You head inside. Mooney says hi. Barbie Blizzy ruined a national holiday for lots of kids who are not even a year old. Why? Why did you ruin a national holiday? Heretic is basically medieval fantasy Doom. It's built on the same engine, so the games play alike. Oh, okay. Isn't there a medieval Doom out now? You head inside. Oh, hey guys, welcome to the meetup. How long have you been fans of the critically acclaimed indie game Human Prom? Yes, I thought so. I will play Human Prom. Hey sir, I've actually never heard of it. Do you humans have prom? Sounds weird. Was sitting on the lap of St. Nicholas and pulled down his beard. Was only about a week old at the time. Oh, that's adorable. I wouldn't say that's completely your fault. You were only a week old. Nice stash. Thank you. Thank you. Do humans even have prom? Sounds weird. Really? Then you should keep a low profile. Human prom stands are serious, and they get pissed if you find out there's outsiders at the peace accords brokering. But Heretic came first, and its weapon are staves, maces, and a crossbow. Nice. The what accords? Alright, says someone with a gavel and powdered wig. The annual negotiations of the Human Prom Ship Wars peace accords are now in session. And when I was supposed to get baptized, I threw up in the holy water. Oh, damn. That's a sign, I feel. First, we present the Purple Achievement Awards to veterans of the ship wars, who saw horrors untold in those dark trenches. It's poor brave souls, may their URLs never be forgotten. Now let us begin by hearing from the Daniel Etz Oswald shipping faction. I've been told you have some grievances to air. We sure the fuck do, cries a ship war veteran. We want those nasty Daniel Etz Bryson shippers to stay out of our hashtags. I feel like this happens in real life. Our lawyers have screenshots proving that Dasons violated the peace accords and distributed Dason fan art on our land. But the Doswalds fucking started it, a fandom historian argued. Years later, the priest told me officially claimed me as spawn of Satan as a joke. I mean, that must have been a wild trip for the priest. You're going to do a baptism. You've probably done a few of these in your time if you're not new. And if someone's sick in the holy water, that must surely be a sign to them. Even after the ship wars ended, you sent spies into the hashtag Dason to start drama and weaken us from the inside. Why do Dasons and Doswalds always get the floor? A juror shouts. Where's the representation of the smaller factions like the Dagons? This is bullshit. Order in the courts, announced the judge. Shipping romanceable NPCs like Daniel and Logan together is stupid. The court only recognizes NPC and PC ships. But Daniel and Logan have so much in-game chemistry. Call my OTP stupid again and I'll fucking dot you, your honor. I feel like this happens in real life. What anyone ever does at these things is argue. Why can't we all just enjoy human prom peacefully? Man, I wish everybody would just be friends. Cat, what can we do to make everyone get along? We will educate the next generation of fans in empathy. Upon entering the fandom, there will be a syllabus and mandatory fanfic covering every ship. We need a supreme court of the fandom, presided by an impartial party. Me! I'm a very fair arbiter who will only accept a few bribes. We will educate the next generation of fans in empathy. Upon entering the fandom, there will be a syllabus of mandatory fanfic covering every ship. It does more than you'd imagine. Bribes! We need a supreme court of the fandom, presided by an impartial party. Me. I'm a very fair arbiter who only accepts a few bribes. I'm just trying to think, what does any of these affect magic, do you think? I don't think they do. One might affect mind. Or soul. So maybe that one might bring my soul down. Don't know if it's something you play, but I posted Heretic and stream suggestions for some future time, of course. Thank you, Melo. Thank you. I always have a quick look, see the suggestions, and if they're on Steam, I'll put them in my wish list to see if they ever go on sale or cheap. So yeah. You got 8 soul, planning to survive this, but might reach the 25. That is true. That is true. Okay, do that one. That's not a bad idea. Taking only a few bribes is technically better than our current judge's track record. Wait, you guys want to replace me with Cat? The judge gasped. You can't. I overrule that motion. Nope, this is Kangaroo Fandom Court now. Your Honor, nerds, stage an insurrection. The human prom fans help you overthrow the old judge by literally picking him up in his chair and throwing him out a window. Aren't we on the 3rd floor of the convention center? He's probably fine. He had that big powdered wig to cushion his fall. Were-dragon from Heretic. Okay, let me have a look. I only have a limited amount of phone battery, so hopefully it doesn't die while I was looking for this. Were-dragon Heretic. I'm gonna have to pass. It's gonna be a 1. I'm not into the were-dragon. Wait, if it's a were-dragon, doesn't that mean it's a human that turns into a dragon? Now you're the ultimate authority of this fandom, and you're making a cool +5 money in bribes. Cha-ching. But over the next several days, your phone is bombarded with DMs from human prom fans who want you to judge every fandom dispute imaginable. With that name, I was thought it'd be some kind of sex toy. That is like, because like, there's Bad Dragon and Were-Dog. That is a combination of the 2 sex toy online shops. Help me at Judge Cat, one says. My friend says Daniel's favourite food is hot wings, but I think he's secretly a small bean who loves cupcakes. Who is right? Twitch questioned me, what was the verdict? Oh, pass 1. I don't want a were-dragon. Cat, you have only 1 magic left. I know. I'm trying to get it back. Another fan calls you at 3 AM to say, I need help with my Oswald enemies to lovers AU. Is it more in character for Daniel to call Oswald a fucktoad or a toad fucker? It's exhausting, and somehow at the end of it, you still don't know anything about human prom. You lose -5 soul for taking bribes. That is a lot of soul. Not surprised. Okay, I need magic and soul. Animal Sanctuary or Battle Royale. The odds are not in your favor. Let's do Battle Royale. Scott, our car's about to crap out on us. Yeah, we need someone's magic touch. But you reached the 25 money. Hopefully that will be enough. Welcome to the Battle Royale, where there are only 2 rules: kill or be killed. Stop and visit the place where everyone's murdering each other, sort of questionable decision on your part. It's too late to leave now, so how will you survive? Make strong alliances. Fucking hide. Go berserk. Let's make strong alliances. You and your friends are walking around the Battle Royale doing your best not to get murdered. When you run into your friend, Dahlia. Hey you guys, I didn't know you were going to be at the Battle Royale. Glad we got to say hi before I had to brutally murder you all. But why would you murder us, bro? Are we friends? I'd rather team up with you than be killed by you. Of course we're friends, but there's no team in Battle Royale. I'll stop at nothing to win. Attention everyone, someone announces over loudspeaker. We'll now be implementing a new rule. Partner battles. Nice. Everyone find a partner and kill as many people as you can together until you're the last group standing. Good luck. Oh. Just turning my lamp on. Oh, looks like we could do teams now. That's cool. But which of you would strategically be the best pair to pair up with? Scott's obviously got the brawn, but Polly's at a clear advantage for being unrekillable. I think I'll go with Monster. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Dahlia Aquino, it is I, Batness, the obvious protagonist of this Battle Royale scenario. Here to ally with you in my hour of need. We'll be unstoppable with your incredible killing physique, my plot armor, and our palpable romantic subplot energy. By combining our forces, we're sure to win the battle and take down the government in the meantime. Oh, sick. I'm good with that. See you on the other side, losers. Oh, okay, guess Dahlia's out of the equation, which means this is one of those situations where you choose between Polly or Scott. Ah, fuck. Oh, bad news, boo. Scott and I already paired up with each other. Prank masters for life. Great. Time to get desperate. You see two lone people still searching for someone. Snag one of them quick. The jolly guy who seems to spend a fuck ton on cosmetics. Someone who's invested so much into this bullshit probably knows a thing or two. The brooding, aloof bastard that looks like she's seen too much. She literally has a visible pulsating aura. So that must mean something. I think I would go with monster. Cat getting distracted. I'm gonna go with this one. Brooding and aloof. Your new partner sets your presence with a dismissive eye roll. Fine, I guess if our partner's someone to win, it might as well be you. But if we're gonna win this, I need you to commit. I won't let you be a burden on my power. I'll teach you how to access my dark magic. But be warned, the path to power is a dark, twisted, lonely road. The only road I've ever known. Magic this powerful energy doesn't come for free. You'll be a powerhouse, sure, able to bend the universe to your will, but at what cost? Oh, this might steal my magic. I might be fucked. The cost of listening to this broody bullshit for an hour, maybe. Well, at least the training she gives you teaches you. Oh, it gave me magic. Hey, this cat. I'll just sever her windpipe with a well-fired arrow. For the resistance! You stop batting this arrow in mid-air with your mind. Your resistance is futile, you say. As futile as the search for happiness in this wretched world. Yes, you've learned well. You know the truth now. Magic is power, and power is loneliness. Abandon your puny peers. Dreams, optimism, friendship, wearing bright colours. It's all just a distraction from true power. Wow, geez, edgelord much. I just wanted to come here and murder people for fun, not get all sad and junk. Yeah, way to ruin the all hope is lost portion of my hero's journey, jerk. Not even in the mood to kill you anymore. Come on, Dahlia, let's go. You use your dark brooding powers to murder lots of people. It doesn't bring you the joy that murdering people usually does. Was learning magic really worth the cost of spending an afternoon with the physical embodiment of a 14-year-old's dark poetry book? You lose 5 hype. But we got magic, that's the main thing. Doom's Diner or the lake. That gives me mind or stamina or hype. That gives me magic, mind, or hype. Let's go with the diner. Polly, are we bad people? My soul feels empty. We'll get the soul back, don't worry. You read about this diner in a listicle of the top 10 most cursed restaurants you should never ever visit. Obviously, you took that as a challenge. Seriously, after all the dark magic you messed with over the years, you think you can handle a diner? So now that you're here, what do? Use the jukebox, order something, look for a booth. We do that one. You and your friends enter the diner. Your heart is full of hope, and if this meal goes your way, it'll soon be full of cholesterol too. Welcome to Doom's Diner, where we've been in the business of misery since 1952. How may I help you? One group-sized booth, please. Can you bring us 3 extra bottles of ketchup too? I like ketchup as my appetizer, and Polly keeps the rest in plastic baggies to throw at cars on the highway. Don't care, didn't ask. It's dead as a morgue in here, so you guys can sit wherever you want. Tight! You head for the closest booth. Cat, are you crazy? We can't just pick any old booth like that. Picking a diner booth is massively important. You gotta think about jukebox proximity, dress in the building, lingering bad vibes. I mean, she is not wrong. Picking your table is important. It's like that time Coach said. If you ever find yourself in someone else's flashback, Make sure to be of assistance by providing a wise and useful piece of advice. I don't know what that means, but it felt appropriate to say here. Fine, if it's that important to them, you start searching the diner for the ideal place to sit. Something strange starts to happen. No matter how much you walk, the surroundings keep repeating, as if this diner is the background of an old cartoon. Minutes become hours, you're still walking, booths and neon signs become reminders of your venture to an inescapable 50s themed nightmare full of grease and despair. Alright guys, we're lost. I know when I'm beat. Let's all be adults here and avoid looking for someone to blame, okay? It's Polly. Polly's the one to blame. That's not important. The important thing here is being the person to thank once you lead your friends out of this diner. Make a blood sacrifice to the diner god for assistance. Hire a diner Sherpa to guide you. That one's probably going to be money. That one's probably going to take my magic or my mind, so I'm going to do that one. Good idea. Hey, you in the checkered booth, are you a Sherpa? Let me guess, you're assuming that a Sherpa is a person who could guide you through a dangerous foreign environment, yes? A Sherpa is actually a Tibetan ethnic group, and reducing that group to a mere profession is a bit of a stereotype. You don't want a Sherpa, you want a guide. Oh, so my bad, I'm guessing you're not a Sherpa then. Well, I happen to actually be a Sherpa, but that's beside the point. The important thing here is you're looking for a guide, okay? Yeah, got it. Do you know where to find a guide who could lead us out of this diner then? As a matter of fact, I'm a regular here, so I could act as your guide too. So in this specific case, I am both a Sherpa and a guide. But let's not allow this coincidence to inform your future use of the term, okay? Gotcha. Then follow me. I'll lead you out of here. Perfect. You pay your new guide the money and he leads you on a harrowing journey through Doom's Diner. What was once a tedious, never-ending diner soon becomes something actually dangerous. The architecture of the place starts to break into Eskian structures that defy all logic. It's almost as if the diner was never a diner at all, but a sentient creature trying to pass as a diner. It's very unsettling. Like when the floor rapidly recedes, presenting a bottomless pit, you all jump back, but the guide falls short. He manages to grab to an edge, but it doesn't look good. Quick! Take my hand! No, you must run! Don't worry, I always knew the risks of coming to this cursed diner. It's just you can't beat fried pickles. They're really good. Before you can finish that sentence, he falls into the abyss as you run for your lives. Hey, no running in the diner. What? As if the diner accepted your guide as an offering? The interior of the place is back to normal. You tell everything to Gerard. Cat can go with me anytime. Ayo! So that happened. Can I interest you in a special daily offer? Burgers with a side of fried pickles, and the price is signed in this agreement stating you can't sue Doom's Diner. Deal! You eat your burgers while you mourn your friend. You gain +5 mind for freeing yourselves from that nightmarish maze. I'm still kind of sad, bros. That guide was really nice. Don't be sad, Scott. If you think about it, our Tibetan friend didn't die in vain. We got these burgers out of it. Yeah, and he was right. These fried pickles are really good. Nice. Okay. That's Pancake Diner. Shady property. Let's do this one because soul. I love pranking as much as anybody. I don't like being completely soulless, you know? Okay. Wake up. Wake up. Okay. This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit. Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. Kat, did you know some guy once confused the hell out of a charging ball by pulling a Michael Jackson move? I did not know that. That sounds like something that should be in my trivia book. No, I did not know that. The big question now is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it going to be? Break into the basement, check the backyard first, just knock on the door, goddammit. We did that one last time, so let's do the basement. This house has sketchy vibes, so clearly the best response is to match those vibes and enter the house in the sketchiest way possible. Breaking into the basement. This seems unnecessarily dangerous. I'm in. You grab a crowbar, pry open a cellar window, and shimmy into the dark, smelly basement. Posting means is very short vid. Thank you. I'll check that out. Wait a sec, do you guys hear muffled crying? You follow Scott to a big cage. A couple people are bound and gagged inside. When they see you, they start thrashing and making muffled noises. Oh, I think we stepped into a weird sex thing, guys. Gotta be respectful of kinks. Let's leave them to it. We all start to leave. The cage people do not like that. They thrash and shout louder. Finally, one of the cage people gets their gag loose. We're not having sex, and he shouts. We've been kidnapped. Please free us before Jerry the murderer gets back. Shit, looks like you're these people's only chance at survival. Looks like Jerry's got lots of crap in his basement. Alright, he's got hockey masks. He's got chainsaws, axe, keys, magic mushrooms, zombie arm, crowbar, hats. Quite the arrangement. Maybe there's something here that'll help you free the captives. Weird looking shrooms, Jerry's many flamboyant hats. Oh shit, he got feathers! Tap dancing shoes from that time. Jerry decided to learn tap dancing but ended up quitting after only 2 classes. So you just tap dancing. Great idea, Cat. You just have to tap dance hard enough to punch through iron. It's the perfect plan. Is it though? Guess the only way to know is to put the mad tap dancing skills you were conveniently hiding all along to the test. You tap dance on the cage. Nothing happens. Nothing other than you losing -5 stamina and making enough of a racket for Jerry to come check on you. What's going on down here? Why are you dancing on my murder cages? If this is another weird internet dance craze, quit doing internet trends on my private property, you meddling teens. Can I enforce that rule on my property? I'm gonna murder you so hard. Although, I have to admit, you're a really good dancer. Before I murder you, maybe you could show me some of your moves? Let's make a deal. I'll teach you some tap dancer moves if you let the captives free and don't kill anyone. No, come on, I cleared my whole evening for this murder. Sorry, Jerry, but it's like Coach always says, you can't have your cake and eat it too while you're scoring the winning touchdown. You can always find more murder victims, but a tap dancing lesson from Cat is a rare opportunity. You don't want to miss out on this. Jerry mulls it over, staring at your click-clacking feet as you dance. Fine, I choose tap dancing. Hooray! Jerry frees his captors and you teach him about the step ball changes and jump clicks. You gain +5 soul and one hell of an ankle cramp. Nice. Okay. Time to stop and get some rest. Let's talk to Scott. Hey bro, how's it going? I was just about to do some exercise. This road trip has put my workout schedule all out of whack. I gotta get some reps in tonight. That makes sense. Maybe I could help you work out somehow. Hey, good idea. You can sit on my back while I do push-ups. Gonna grab me some hydrates. You should too. I've got my hydrates. Don't worry. It's also in a cold bottle, so I'm just every now and then rubbing it on me. Fuck yeah, you sit on Scott and scroll on your phone while he does push-ups. The repetitive motion is oddly relaxing. Thank you for the wellness combo, Blizzy. Stretch. And a sippy. Nice. My money is definitely in the lead. Will it just keep going until I get to 25 or something? Or is there actually like a number of weeks you're meant to do? Yes, I will go quickly get another drink. I'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. Right, week 9. Low budget reptile show. Welcome back, thank you. Or secluded village. Let's do this one. What are the reptiles showing, Polly? They're showing off, most likely. Welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage. There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see? Charming snakes we did last time. A crocodile but it's a stage magician. Improv iguanas. That one made me lose hype. So let's do that one. You settle in to watch the show. The stagehands bring out a stool, a microphone, and a 1,100-pound reptilian killing machine in a funny hat. I am Reptilizer. Famed crocodilian magician, known far and wide throughout the Everglades. Prepare to be amazed. For my first trick, I'll make this rabbit disappear. Someone brings the croc a rabbit. He puts his hat in front of his face. The bunny shrieks. Then there's chewing sounds. Okay, you're obviously just eating the rabbit. You can't call the food chain magic, boo. I see we've got some hecklers in tonight's audience. You doubt now, but wait until you see my next trick. I'll make this entire pig disappear over the course of an hour with the aid of this magical barbecue sauce. You're not even trying? Can't you make anything disappear without just eating it? Of course I can. Reptilizar can make anything disappear. Anything you can think of, I'll make it gone. Say, if he's telling the truth, that could be really useful. And if he's lying, it's all the more entertaining for you. What do you ask the croc to make disappear? All of my adult obligations. My internet search history because of reasons. All of my adult obligations. Adult obligations? You mean like wearing underwear? Nah, I want the whole shebang. No more work, no more meetings. Just time to sit around and play video games. Very well. Shibby, shooby, alakazooey. Reptilizar waves a magic wand around. Then grabs your phone out of your lap before you can stop him. Hello, is this Cat's boss? Great. I'm calling on behalf of Cat. She's quitting her job, effective immediately. What? Yes, she is absolutely serious, and to really burn the bridge, she would like you to know, and I'm quoting her directly here, that you are an incompetent, insufferable, poopy head whose only positive contribution to the world would be dropping dead. Fuck yeah, go off. How's that for a magic trick, Cat? I just made your entire career disappear. I hope no one clips that out of context. Yep, great. You gain +7 magic for witnessing such a magical trick, but you lose -7 money from all the paychecks you won't get anymore. Oh, damn. Well, there goes my money. Ah! It's the Mitchell man. Pet contest or casino? Let's do pet contest. If I drank gas, would I become a car? Why do you want to become a car anyway? I mean, who wouldn't? You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove that the best of the domesticated animal kingdom. You've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Scott could win this thing, easy peasy. It might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category you want to enter him in. What did we do last time? Was it looks or the obstacle course? I think it was the looks, actually, to see what this was about. So let's do talents. You enter Scott into the pet contest. He's very excited about it. This will be fun. I just need to transform first. Polly, you still got that picture of a full moon? Oh, I've got a full moon, all right. Peep though these cheeks. Polly mooned you all with her bare butt. Oh, God! That is Wolf Scott. Ow. Whoa, that really worked. I was just messing around. The magic rules of this world make no sense. Haha. Hey Scott, I didn't know I'll be facing you in this pet contest today. Meet my little bundle of joy, Astroth. Bulge, that is quite the bulge. Dahlia's little bundle of joy could eat you whole. Smells like burning sulfur and looks like something you shouldn't feed after midnight. Grrr! I know we're friends, but for the duration of this contest, I hereby decree that you and Astroth are mortal enemies. Have fun losing! The talent contest begins. The first contestant is a fluffy house cat who wows the judges by shaking hands with them on command. Dahlia's turn, bitches! Okay, Astroth, just like we practiced. Dahlia's pet commits murder on command. The audience applauds. Okay, we really gotta wow those snooty judges if we want to win. Wolf Scott, what are your talents? Eating and killing. Even can do both at the same time. Well, shit, Dahlia's pet already cornered the market on eating and killing at the same time. What are we gonna do? Wolf Scott is underselling himself. There's gotta be a talented boy under that fur and fangs. You suggest? Shake hands with a corrupt politician as Wolf Scott closes a shady deal of mutual benefit. So with this talent show, you must go all in. Produce the rock opera about sports that Scott has been writing. It's showtime. Rock opera! My rock opera about sports? What? You guys want to do my rock opera? You didn't know Scott would be so shocked by this that it transformed back into himself. Fuck it, you still want to do it. I'm in too. You've been working for ages on that rock opera script, Scott. Now's the perfect time to introduce your musical genius to the world. Ah, thanks, bros. This really means a lot to me. Let's do this. Scott and Polly get into costumes. You set up some lighting and practical effects, and then it's time for the opening number. Look at him! He's so cute! Bulls! Bulls, 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 bulls! I love bulls! Bulls are so neat, bulls are so cool, they're in every awesome sport, from football to pool. You can kick them, you can throw them, you can really do it all. My name is Scott, and I love bulls. Stop there, bull lover! 'Tis I, the evil chess. I am here to ruin sports with my complicatedness. But chess isn't a sport. It's not a sport at all. I'll defeat you, you evil logic game, in a battle of the bulls. The next 2.5 hours are filled with emotional rock ballads, sick guitar riffs, and Scott dressing up as 20 different bulls. Who knew there were so many? Sports end up defeating chess in a high-stakes dodgeball match. Chess's strategy and predictable movement patterns are no match for a red rubber ball to the face. And now I am victorious because sports are so glorious, but maybe the greatest sport today was the friends we made along the way. Plot twist, I'm a good guy now. And from that day, chess was played with bulls. Bravo! Bravo! The judges cheer, weeping and throwing you flowers. You win the competition! Hooray! I'd like to thank my friends for supporting me, the costume store for stocking their bull costumes in the Charles sale, and above all, sports for being fun. This is dumb! Why did regular Scott win? He's not even a pet! Shush, the judges yelled. Don't talk over the winning pet's acceptance speech. They award Scott the cash prize. Sadly, the high production value of the rock opera still makes you lose -7 money, but at least you had some hype. Nice. Okay, so we got Roadside Wig Museum or National Park. Let's do Roadside Wig Museum. This car makes weird noises. Pretty sure it's just cat's stomach. I mean, probably. Wigs of every colour, shape and style, from afro to updo, are on display here. That's adorable. You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum. You decide to check out the exhibition, attend the kids' tour, visit the gift shop. Check out the exhibition. You, Polly and Scott enjoy wandering around the magical wigs for the fabulous exhibition for all of 4 minutes. Okay, I'm tired of staring at these wigs. Let's try some on. Please do not try on the wigs, ma'am, says an employee, or I'll be forced to call security. If we can't try them on, can we at least eat them? I'm hungry and the big powder wigs look like cotton candy. If you eat the wigs, I'll definitely need to call security. What about this wig here? The sign says it has arcane powers incomprehensible to any mortal. I'm not mortal anymore. Let me comprehend them. The employee sighs and clicks a button in his pocket, and you all are forcibly carried to the next room by security guards. This sucks. Cat, how the hell are we supposed to have fun here if we can't touch stuff, eat stuff, or fuck around with forbidden magic? Great question. You don't know much about having fun at a museum yourself. You know a lot about bothering people who want to be left alone. Look around the exhibition, decide who to pester for your entertainment. This curious fellow who seems to be really into wigs of the world. This dandy suave gentleman who looks quite heisty. He looks like the guy from that Disney movie. Let's go this guy. Said gentleman moves closer to you, casually eavesdropping and fiddling with his attache case. I look heisty? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, guess we misjudged you. Sorry about... Okay, you caught me. I'm here to do a heist and steal the magic wigs in the exhibition. Now that you know, do you want to join my heist crew? Sure. The gentleman takes you outside to a black van parked out front. He opens the back doors to reveal a bunch of people inside. This big fella here is Tony Macaroni. He's our muscle. He's bold, as you can see, and he really wants a nice, expensive wig to cover it up. There's Miss A. Peer, the master of disguise. She can turn into anyone. Her only weakness is not having enough wigs. Until today. And that's codename Hard Drive. They're our hacker. Also our getaway driver. We're a small team of wig heist enthusiasts, so we wear multiple hats. But soon we will wear multiple wigs, and the magical wigs we steal today will be the crown jewels for our collection. Once we've harnessed their power, we'll be able to steal all the wigs we want. Solid team, bro. What's the story behind your wig obsession anyway? It's all part of my mysterious past. Wig-wearing femme fatales fill my backstory, but that won't be fully explored until this heist's sequel. Anyways, for you two, your codenames are Big Puppy and High Spirits, and you play the vital role of being the distraction. Lit! I'm really good at being distracted. I have pom-poms and confetti grenades in Scott's pockets whenever you're ready to go. No, your job is already over. You see, I needed you to help me distract the audience while the real heist leader finished grabbing the goods. The suave gentleman takes off his hyper-realistic silicone mask to reveal Miss A. Peer! Gasp! The real leader jumps in the back of the van with a bag full of magical wigs. We couldn't have done this without you. Here's your cup of spoils and a burner phone. We'll be in touch, Hard Drive. We're ready to go. Hard Drive speeds off as the leader shouts, Arrivederci from the van. Yay, we did it. I mean, we didn't really do anything, but we somehow did it anyway, which is the best way to do stuff. You lose -7 soul from committing a crime, but gain 7 magic and the magic wigs. Duh. Oh no, my soul! I'm a bad one. End of the World Summit, no heroes allowed. Or the final frontier. Let's do End of the World Summit. 69 bottles of beer on the wall, and I'm gonna drink 'em all. Wow, the evil energy here is palpable. Every villain who's any villain must be here. Kat, do you plan on doing the Digimon game? I think you said you did, but I forget. Maybe, in the future. I don't know if I have to finish Cyber Sleuth first. But if I don't, then most likely. You don't know if you consider yourself to be truly villainous, but then again, your life's philosophy is be your worst self. Which is close enough apparently because they give you an entry pass at the door. Sweet! There are plenty of events being hosted. Which one interests you most? I need... That one will be Soul. Round table and fighting good. I got a feeling that's going to be Soul. Sitting at a table surrounded by other evil bodies, looks like everyone's taking turns introducing themselves. Hello, I'm Evil Joy, leader of the evil coven from a dark timeline which I single-handedly destroyed. I'm Dimitri, commander of the dark side. My life's mission is to engulf this realm in the dark side's cold, luscious embrace. I'm also in a torrid, on-again, off-again, forbidden romance with Evil Joy's hotter, heroic twin. It's all very fun and morally grey. Hi, I'm Atzarat. I also date Joy, but I won't lie, I've been kind of a C-tier antagonist since season 3 of the Coven aired. I was just happy to get invited here. I'm Salome the Warluckus. Nothing pleasures me more than an evil plan gone horribly, horribly right. Though having sex with Hot Joy is probably a close second. Oh my evil goddess, can we talk about literally anything other than how bad you all want to fuck my non-evil twin? This is so awkward for me. Whoa, is anyone else sensing some real villainous chemistry here? We should form an evil team. Genius, what should we call ourselves? Maybe the fuckers of Joy. After all, everyone here wants to see Joy get fucked over one way or another. Well, fuck me. Good help is hard to find these days. I suppose I'll lead your stupid Joy fuckers brigade if I must. Why would you be the leader? You're the only one here who hasn't actually fucked with Joy. You did you? Because if you did, you're legally required to tell us in great detail. You're not actually interested in thwarting the Coven, but you're starving for a sense of belonging. You want to join the fuckers of Joy too. No way, you've proven yourself a friend to the Coven, Cat. How do we know we can trust you? True, how can they trust you? How do you convince these villains to let you join their ranks? Offer to join the Coven as a double agent. You'll become a witch where you get to mingle with 3 hot witches and 4 hot villains. 0 efforts, all fast. Do that thing where you stab your own hand with a knife. It also impresses people for some reason. Let's do that one. You pull a knife out of your pocket and stab your hand, where you look at these villains right into the eye quietly. It looks pretty badass, but it hurts like a bitch. Why didn't the movies never warn you that stabbing your hand hurts so bad? Damn, that's so hardcore. If your goal was to get my attention with your recklessness, you've succeeded. You gotta respect someone who's ready to stab their own hand, even if it has no discernible benefit for what we're aiming for. Yeah, it's powerful. I think it's about what it says about you. It sends a message. Fuck my hand. Exactly, or I am dangerous and unpredictable. Watch your backs because you don't know what I will do next. Maybe stabbing my other hand. One thing is clear, your commitment is impressive, Cat. We need someone with guts like yours on our side. Especially if we ever come across a situation where we have to stab our hands for some reason. Then it's settled. Cat joins the syndicate. Welcome to the dark side. Cool, you didn't even have to do an evil plan. You just had to lose a lot of blood and 7 stamina along with it. Newcastle Big Boy? What? What is Newcastle Big Boy? Hold on. What? Are you asking me if I'd smash a giant spider from Australia? Because the answer is no. I would pass. That would be a 1. It would be a 0 if I'm allowed to do 0, but I'm not. I didn't like Googling that. My Solomon stamina's fucked. You got 7 height from the pointless badassery of stabbing your own hand. You are for that. What? You're allowed to go below 0 in this case. Oh, okay, then 0. -1, -2, -3, whatever. Or the low numbers. Never. Okay, time to stop and get some rest. Okay. Talk to Scott. I want to know how I get to his bit. Hey bro, good to see you. Do you want to get a snack with me? I want to hang out, but I'm super hungry. I'm craving some raw carrion and maybe an energy drink or soda. What about you? Or you're craving some quality time, Scott, so you do whatever. You help him hunt down a deer and wash it down with a big gulp for the convenience store. Delicious. Okay. Week 10. Okay. I'm actually going to call it there for tonight, everyone. I am so tired. Like, so tired, and it's so hot in here. So I'm going to call it there for tonight. I'm back on Friday. Which will be my last stream for a little while whilst I have a little streaming break, Cat Moon finale. Not finale, just before a hiatus. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be careful in this hot weather. Season finale, yes, yeah. Be careful in this hot weather. Make sure you stay hydrated. And I will see you all on Friday. Bye-bye, everyone. Love you all. Mwah. 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 Bye. Take care. Bye. Mwah. 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 Mwah.